moment on this conference that I went for in Nairobi, when the South African Minister of Transport stood up in the gathering where there are political parties from all over the world, and he said to me, he said, I want to applaud Liberia because your election was so tight, hotly contested, and President Bouaga only defeated President Weah less than 30,000 votes. And yet, President Weah conceded. He said, you people should continue that democracy. I was proud. I'm going to say anyway, therefore, President, we have to concede and keep our democracy on the path it is. It's something, of course, I'm proud of, and I'm happy he did that. I will praise him any day for that, because not many Africans can do that. Look, let's stop all these political norms. When people do something good, praise them. He could have stayed in power like other people. Yes, he could have done that. When President Bouaga
since 1847, we gain independence. People in Nigeria gained independence in 1961. 1961.
On a quick get to.
But since 1847, the total number of paved road, Kota road, tar road, cement road, all is just 750 kilometers. Since 1847.
Courage now.
Yes, this president took over 2 years now. In his second year, he's paving over 400 kilometers of roads. That's more than half of the total road paved since 1857. Can you imagine that?
So you come and say Liberia people not like road. I mean that they complain.
The ones that they complain, most of them don't complain, but the ones you see complaining, it's like they say, leave the roads, give us job. Look, since we had military since 1847, we've never had a military hospital. We are now building the first military hospital. In fact, the roof is on top of it as we speak, under this president. You know how do you have, you people get something in Nigeria like the Federal Police Secret Service? We have our own here, they call it NSA, National Security Agency. Ever since this country been founded, they have been renting in one building up Mama Point. If you like, I will carry you there right now. It's this president that is building a new building in his second year on 10 acres of land, over 75 offices. I'm not talking about command and control center. Since this country was founded, it's the first time in his second year that we are paying our WISE fees. You know, you have the West Africa examination thing.
Why?
Yes, we are paying for, the government is paying for the students' fees.
Now,
even Nigeria, they don't have tuition-free universities and colleges. In this country, under this president, in the second year, we have tuition-free universities and colleges. As poor as we are. Can you imagine that? Okay. So think about it for a second. How do we pay all the money here, my brother? It means we have to cut down on the chicken feet, cow foot, and pig feet in one soup. You should eat just pig foot.
Now so we don't understand. So I feel you now. So
all the flag poles out there for different countries. Basically, this is owned by the government of Nigeria. Contributions will come from other regional partners, like the president said, that they will contribute. Some of them have committed to contributing. There is a circulation around that. Oh, this is built by because MRU, the president never said that this is built by MRU. It is named MRU. That doesn't mean it is MRU solely that is constructing. But our partners from other countries definitely are contributing because they will contribute. So you all can see, air it far and wide so people can see what's happening here in FOYA. This is a classic decentralization of facilities. So you can see here, the three countries are right close here. Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Liberia is here.
So kindly hit for us the share button, fellow Liberians. We want to use this time to welcome each and every one of you. And as usual, we ask that you please do us a favor. We ask that you please do us a favor. And that favor that we want you to do us is to kindly hit for us the share button. So share with friends, share with family members, and let's have a very wonderful time. Let's have a wonderful time. I want to welcome each and every one of you. Those of you that are joining us on the Facebook, I want to say welcome. Those of you that are joining us on our YouTube page, I want to say welcome. Those of you that are joining us, on the Vera pages, I want to say welcome to all of you. Welcome to all of you. Welcome to all of you.
Since 1847, we gain independence. People in Nigeria gained independence in 1961.
1960. On a quick get to.
But yeah, but since 1847, the total number of paved road, Kota road, tar road, cement road, all is just 750 kilometers. Since 1847.
Courage now.
Yes, this president took over 2 years now. In his second year, he's paving over 400 kilometers of roads. That's more than half of the total road paved since 1847. Can you imagine that?
So you come and say Liberia people not like road. I mean that they complain.
The ones that they complain, most of them don't complain, but the ones you see complaining, it's like they say, leave the roads, give us job. Look, since we had military since 1847, we've never had a military hospital. We are now building the first military hospital. In fact, the roof is on top of it as we speak. Under this president. You know how you have you people get something in Nigeria like the Federal Police Secret Service. We have our own here, they call it N7. The total number of paved road, Kota road, tar road, cement road.
Please hit for us the share button. I'm sorry, so many things going on all at once, and I want you to please, bear with us. But let's bring you this video. Let me go right here, bring you this video, and then I have to do some other stuff. Let me bring you this video, and I want you to watch this video while we get ourselves situated. Yeah. Okay, so just hit for us the share button, share with friends, share with family members, so that we all have a wonderful time while we bring you this video. So watch this video.
So, folks,
thanks to all of you for joining us.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Based on the locations. My name is Emmanuel B. Thomas. Welcome to Sham Abiria. The nature of Ghana is currently implementing a functions part in focusing the ban on selling and baking on the street. So right now we're currently at the Chicotan Zone police stations where these disabled people with complaints at the police stations. And we don't know what will happen next, but we'll stay tuned. Keep following us to bring to the player to play the discussions. So this tour began today, and this is according to Minister of Gender said this campaign will take in about 16 days. So today the campaign began. We started from 72nd Johnson.
Bear with me, I'm also sharing. So
currently at Sunan Jigotan police stations. So next we will take another portions Next, we will take another portion. And these are all disabled and disabilities people. So let us make this live interactive by sending in your comments. How do you feel? What are your expectations concerning this entire ban on the children selling the bacon on the street? Others are saying this is not necessary. Others are saying this is not necessary. Others are saying this is a good step from the government by implementing, putting high restrictions on this ban issue. So, folks, other guys are on the video. My name is Emmanuel B. Thomas. Welcome to Sean Liberia.
Yeah.
Okay, Duke just dropped in his comment saying that yes, this is a good step from the government. So you can do the same from Duke. Duke just dropped in a comment saying that this is a great step from the government of Liberia by removing a little child or children from on the street, from begging and selling.
Just want to get it in.
Okay, Yano. Yano. Okay, so we want to say thank you. So we want to say thank you for working along with us to come with us at the police station here. So remind our visual parents. So for the sake of our visually impaired parents, we want to say we are very sorry the way we came across you. But again, we want to remind you that it's not a military thing, right? All what we're doing now is in your interest. And some of you did not hear the news. Since 2018, government banned children being in the streets. But again, that's why we came to work with you together so that we can get this whole problem solved with children in the streets. Again, we want to remind you the visually impaired. We're not saying you yourself are not in the street. No. We are saying any child below the age of 18 will not come with you. And the children we're concerned about right now, that's part of the small support that we're bringing in. We're not stopping. We're not able to solve all your problems, right? But we are saying that when you come in, come with somebody that age 18 or above. The small children shouldn't come in the streets. That's why you see we provide a school program, right? Or some of you who are children not in the school program for now. That's why we stay during the process. When your children not on the government school program, we still put them on the government school program. But we are saying the children safety is first. So we have come to 9 days. This will not Jebo that Jekota, commonly called Jekota Jebo, right? The Jekota police station there where you are now. We got social workers that are going to be working with you. They're going to take your information and the children information. Please make sure the information you're providing to us is the right information. If the child you got with you is not your child, make all the understand that this child is not my child. I committed, one of my sisters in the community child, but the person helping me in the station, we know it. Because we want to know the children that belong to you yourself and the children that belong to other people that are helping you. So we beg you. One of them getting the necessary information that you're supposed to provide to them. So we now have the police, we be a children commander here. who is also working together with us. You know, Jenna, we can do women and children business. So I want to put with the police and the women and children. So she will talk to you shortly, and she'll be working along with the social worker here to make sure that the thing that you're supposed to do, y'all do it together. Right after when y'all finish, we'll come out with the same bus. The bus will take they will do the food distribution. After they finish sharing the food, we put you back on the bus. The social worker also know to know where you're living. They will go along with you to your living place, so we can know where you're living. They carry you along with your supply, everything they carry you to the house and know the place. So I thank you so much for cooperating with government. Thank you. So we're not listening to what so she can Thank you so much.
I know I'm working with them. I agree with them with that plan. The school is for the children. The money we're begging on the street is for we, the blind people, or the disabled people. But when we not prepare those children, we die tomorrow, they will suffer it. So the government, Waka government are taking that initiative. I want to appreciate the government of our leader, Excellency Waka, is a team, the ministry, Ghana ministry that are working along with him. Happy with the plan. So I want my police, I want everybody to open their ears. Why you like for us to discuss it family way, now vestation something, now confusion something that you now understand. You put on your hand, the people recognize you. You talk. Nobody here to force. Nobody here to quit. Quitting out of style. So that's what I want to say.
Okay, thank you.
Brother Stephen Keita, my name. I'm here to speak on the behalf of my blind police. Now, there is a good thing that the government begin to put in place for us. But then, we are the visually impaired person, as you people decided to send our children to school. Sometimes they may come from that school building or come from the school campus. There will be no food for them to eat. Yet, indeed, they cannot begin to help us. But then they begin to promise for the last time to say, indeed.
All right, so fellow Liberians home and abroad, I want to use this opportunity to thank each and every one of you and to wish you a happy holidays. I want to say thank you so much. I want to begin like this. Government action is driven by policy. Government is not a grown-up ball institution that can just jump on one morning and say, this is what we're going to do. They just jump, start going. Every action that government takes is backed by careful policy, by careful programs, and etc. So before a government will come up, for example, and say, I'm not talking about any other institution, I say government. Before a government will come up to say, look, we want to, for example, remove this tree from here. The reason why they are taking that action is because over the period, they've sat down, put ideas together, and they have what it takes to be able to move that tree. And when that tree is moved, what they want to do there, they already have the plan that they will start doing it immediately. No government will not just jump on and say, let go. Then they go do things, then they come back, they don't know what to do. This is what we are observing from this particular Unity Party government. The guys do not have a plan. The guys do not have a focus. They do not have an agenda to run this government. They don't have it. The guys are completely, they are completely, confused. So they will wake up in the morning and decide to do something. And the next day, another person will come and say, no, not the one we're doing. The next day, another person can say, no, not the one we're doing. Even as it relates to information, the next day you will hear somebody say, oh yeah, they think that they think government going to do. The next day, somebody else will come up and say, no, not the thing we're doing, that the other one we're doing. So you will find one information that is supposed to be disseminated by the government. You will have different versions coming off on the other side. When Kula really she say the other person really say their the other person really say that. So to the extent that we don't even know who is telling the truth. We don't know who is telling the truth. We don't know who is running the government, who is doing what we don't even know. We don't know. I'll play you a video, and I'm going to put this video right here while we discuss. The work of the Ministry of Gender is a very, very complex work. And the Ministry of Gender play a pivotal role when it comes to fighting the issue of child abuse, etc., etc. And before that can be done, there must be a program how you're going to do it. But to tell you that these people are confused, I'll play you this video. In this video, fellow Liberians, the government of Joseph Numa Boeka, 2 days before the Christmas, decided to go on the street and take these visually impaired people from on the street, visually impaired people who can see, to take them from on the street. Took them from on the street, brought a bus, put them inside there and their children, and said they were carrying them to a police station. That's the Ministry of Gender. That's the Ministry of Gender. You put these people in bus, collected them and their children, put them in bus, you took them and carried them straight to police station. When we tell you that this government does not have a plan, they are a bunch of liars, confused individuals that don't even know their direction, what they are supposed to be doing. Some of you think we are joking. But this you are looking at. So they collected these people from on the street, put them in the bus, and took them straight to a police station. The Ministry of Gender. Let me play something here for you.
It's currently implementing a functions part in focusing the ban on selling and baking on the street.
So according to the Ministry of Gender, according to the government, they are enforcing what Joseph Newman Boeka said. Remember what he said? The children will not be on the street. No child will be selling. They will be in school, blah, 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 and stuff like that. So in order to enforce this, according to Joseph Newman Boeka government, they carry bus, put everybody inside, and carry them to police station. Look at these children. Most of these children that you see, about 90% of these children, they are not selling on the street. These are children who hold their visually impaired parents or guardians and take them on the street to go and beg. Most of these children are not selling. All of these children that you see with these visually impaired people, they're selling because they can't leave their parents to go and sell. So they have to sit by them. They are not selling. But Joseph Newman Boeka told us that the children will not be selling. They will arrest the children on the street. They will not be selling and blah, blah, blah and stuff like that. Make sure that they will be in school. But you went and arrest the visually impaired family and put them in the bus. According to you, you say that is the program implementation. You put them in the bus. Where you took them? Straight to police station. I tell you that this government is visionless because the man who is heading this government lacks the vision, lacks the plan. This is some of the things you are seeing. So Ministry of Gender now, they're implementing now. they come and make sure that children will be in school. Let's go ahead listening to some.
Right now, we're currently at the Chicotan Zone 9 police stations,
Jacob, they carry them
where
to
these disabled people with place.
So listen to this guy from the Ministry of Gender. I want you to listen to this guy from the Ministry of Gender. No plan by the government at all. Government without plan. So they just collected these people, took them to the police station, and they got, according to him, he said he's explaining. So listen to this nonsense.
School program, we still put it on the government school program. And we are saying the children safety is first. So we are come to 9 days. This will not Jabo like Jekota, commonly called Jekota Jabo, right? The Jekota police station there where you are now. We got social workers that are going to be working with you. They're going to take your information and the children information. Please make sure the information you're providing to us is the right information. If the child you got with you is not your child, make understand that this child is not my child. One of my.
So that police station, they get social worker then to work with the visually impaired people. You see how confused these people are? So they wanted to create an impression that, yeah, the government coming now. The government coming help these people. You took the people, you carry them to police station. Then you say that the place you get, how you call social workers. What kind of stupidity is this? What kind of nonsense is this? Now you are seeing how this government lacks the strategy to even solve Liberian people problem. Because Christmas was coming and they want to just, I don't know, suppress these people, take them from on the street or just disturb the people. They just collected them, put them in bus and carried them to the police station. That police station, they get the social worker there. You even take them to carry them, for example, at the Ellen Johnson Salim Ministerial Complex. The hall that they get there. There is no program to say, well, we will organize this program, bring all the visually impaired people program and tell them that, look, this is what we're about to implement. You just wake up one morning because Joseph Newman wake up, drink, pound one, and he was happy or feel that Christmas coming and he should clear the street. So he just collected the people and said, Ministry of Gender, you'll go there. Or because Ministry of Gender has received some kind of less more money, they want to justify how they will steal that money and eat that money. They take the people, put them in buses, and then carry them. And guess what? They say that the program implementation is this. What kind of policy that this government has in place for these people? You just collect them, put them in bus and carry them to the police station. I thought in order for this program to be implemented adequately, there will be programs that will be held. That is the Disability Commission. We have a program, we call for a program, and be able to adequately explain to these people that, look, this is what government is planning to do, or this is what government wants to do. This is the policy of government. Government wants to ensure that those of you who are visually impaired, those of you who, for example, you're using your children to maybe direct you on the street, the children, we will be taking the children from you to go to school, or we don't want for the children to go to school. So therefore, this is XYZ things that we'll be doing. I thought you will explain to these people adequately, but they did not do it. Remember these people, they were protesting in front of the executive mansion that they sent police to go and beat them. These were some of the things that the people are asking for. The things that the people were asking for is that, what programs do you have in place for us? What will you do to take us from on the street? What will you do to help our children? What will you do to ensure that we are not on the street begging, that our children are safe? The government refused to explain to these people, but rather what Joseph Nima Bueka did was to send police people to beat them without any explanation, without any program in place, without any dissemination of any whatever. They just collected them, put it in bus, take them and carry them to the police station. They said, we got food for you because the Liberia scenario now gave them right, let them eat. Say, oh, we got food for you. And we get agua oil here for you. We take you, we carry you home. Then the children there, we take them, we go put them in school and other things. But a lady says something very sound. And I want you to listen to this lady. Look, this lady was able to tell the government that the government is useless, that the government has no plan, no policy, no nothing. Don't believe me. I will play this video before we welcome our people of this lady. I want you to listen to this lady very well. I'll play this lady and you listening to her. Okay, this is the lady. I want you to listen to this lady.
Yeah, me, I want to. All right. I'm understand.
So listen to this lady.
Yeah. The way you're talking, say, woman, the children on the street. Why you're talking? That you, why you're talking about? We the black people, or all the children who can move, or all the children who can walk, that the children they can walk. And some of all that say now, yeah, who pay children school fee on a same street, that the same street we can go, and we pay people, and then fees out for all and get off of that, we put our same for that together, we send our children to school. Some of all pay rent. In the entire and I see street paying rent for us, sending our children to school, feeding us, wearing several clothes, everything. Now I see street we doing everything on. Then I come in and say, woman, money children from the street. Then how you want for us to really suffer and for all our street, we can't get anything to eat. And the government, it will not continue the problem for ever and ever. So me, the player I can start for all the street, we can suffer. I can play and start.
You hear what the woman is saying? That woman is trying to tell the government how useless they are, how foolish they are. Look, the woman was able to disgrace the Joseph Numa Boyka government by telling them that you guys have no plan. You guys have no plan. In other words, if this woman was informed and there was a program held where they called them and explained to them, this is what we are going to do, you think these people will be taking the police station? So this woman is saying that, look, these children are our children. We're paying their school fees. That from this begging, we can able to feed them. We're able to send them to school to buy their clothes and other things. Now you're saying that the children should not be with us. It's not a bad thing. But at the end of the day, they rest that you're coming here, they want back already. That why we solve the children problem. And that why we put our children in school. When the children are sick, that why we send them to school. So basically, the woman was telling them that there is no program that the government have in place to just take us and put us in bus and bring us to police station. Then you get a few back already. You think that what we want, that the rest we want to eat, then we can buy it for ourselves. And I tell you that this government is a government of no plan, no policy, no program. They are just bunch of criminals and bunch of crooks who are living off the back of the suffering masses. You think I'm lying, but here is it. My brother Jake, welcome. How are you, sir?
Yes, salute to you, brother, and salute to the followers. You help to share this video as we finish celebrating the Christmas. Now we're looking forward to the new year, the 2026. So all Liberians that can watch on the Palava Hub, salute to everybody. You help to share this video and Happy New Year a few days from now.
My brother, I want us to talk on this first video. The government of Liberia that's supposed to have a program, a policy set in place for these visually impaired people that will be able to put a program in place where their children, at least like our brother Abraham Lama is saying here, that the government is supposed to fund something for those people. In other words, a very good program that the children at the end of the day will not be the ones that will be used while their friends are going to school. They will be on the street carrying their parents. At least that these parents also they can be given skills, because some of these people, while it is true that they are visually impaired, but if you give them the adequate skills, they can find something to do for themselves. Oh yes, they can find something to do. But the government buckle up these people, put them in one bus, took them, carry them to the police station,
That they say we'll get rest for y'all. Children will go to school. So we're taking y'all from on the street now. Y'all go home. Y'all go sit down. What is your take on this? Let's hear.
Pray to the followers. You have to share this video and respect, as I always say to you people. Pray the people will come down the street. The people are where that you will see it right after the new year in the middle of December. The people will come down the street because the government don't have no plane, no money. The government is broke, no money, no plane, nothing else. I told you. Prince, imagine any sack those that were responsible for these people funds. We're gonna society, you will eat disabled people money. Then the government, the president will aging a lot will sit down there and they fire you. No, there's not prosecute you, go to jail. They will see some country, they will seize your property. They're not gonna sack you. You will provide our money. If for the disabled people, for the blind, you can do any other thing to normal people, but these people, the vulnerable people pay. In the Western world, we pay tax, we work higher, we pay taxes to government. They take a huge amount of money. They put it to places every month to cater to these people. Like while in my country here, you don't see the blind begging on the street. You don't hardly see them to secure area. So when the government don't have nothing in place for them, that reality. They will not mention something as you talk about. That reality, they will come back on the street. So this sorry for she say, yeah, but imagine the blind paying school fee for their children. The children are making education free in the country, everybody was shouting. Why education must be free? These are the reason education going to be free. Because of these kind of people here, the disabled people, the albino, the blind, they don't have that kind of, they're not like us, yeah, we're fed whatsoever. So the government was easing it down for free education. But now they ran that propaganda. They say, oh, why are you making education free? Why are you making education free? Education is not a privilege, it's a right for every Liberian. I can still remember those days. The president in America, they brought boost to us because look at the country, you get low IQ. And in Africa, the African continent, billions plus people were money, lowest IQ people in the whole continent. I will rated them as 6 or 7 of something like that. You can see how the people can think. You can see the mentality of Liberian people. The serious education plays key roles that what today we now booming. We now look at Prince. It's so sad, man. So pity for these people. I told you at least on the initial stage. Our first part of the episode, I told you, I said Joseph Boakai despise the blind and the disabled. They don't like the blind and the disabled. How can a sound president, the people protesting at your executive mansion, the people mansion, the executive mansion, you came and drove away. You don't even tell your convoy and say stop. Or let me send somebody, if I cannot present myself, stop that convoy. You gotta send your own police to disgrace these people. We saw that, we played that video, it's circulated around the social media. These are damaging reports to the unit. Let me tell you something, the United Party, when I tell you Prince guys are already naked, the United Parties are naked, they're naked already. They're just there. People just be waiting around for 2029. But you can see the writing on the wall, Prince. They're not delivering. What are they doing? Nothing they're doing. No, they're just taking money for themselves. I said the people came to power through jealousy, nothing else. The United Party, their whole cupboard of group, they came to power because of jealousy, because they couldn't wait another 6 years. They couldn't wait another 6 years. So they came together and spread that gibberish and propaganda for them to embroil this man. When they know the president is not fit, they know he's not fit. He's weak. The president is feeble. They know it. During their campaign period, they knew it. The president never campaigned in the country. He never campaigned in various countries. They were hiding the president, protecting the president. Yeah, they were doing the so-called campaign for them. And you see the result today. The president traveled a lot. No money coming to the country. We're coming New Year now. Seriously, New Year now. Yeah, so I'm telling you, nothing happening for the United Party. They don't have money to cater to these people. But the people come out on the street.
something very terrible happened this particular season. And before going there, let me welcome our people. I want to use this time to welcome each and every one of you that are joining us. We appreciate your presence here. Thank you so very kindly. As usual, we ask that you please hit for us the share button, share with friends, share with family members, and let's have a wonderful time.
Now, when you want to show
These guys,
the local content something, that Oakley project.
no, we'll come to the project, but these guys, from the very
Okay.
beginning, when people were talking about the issue of how, the government have not paid yet, citizens have not received their salary and blah, 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 and stuff like that, they were all on the place running around and saying, what Allah, people, they finish receiving their pay. They poor now receive their pay. Why you're playing politics? Josiah Joker, who is the CSA boss, Josiah Joker was heard on air, on his various media, whatever they call it, telling other people that it was lie. The government have paid, including some of these people. When we raised the issue here that civil servants have not taken pay yet, some of them up to 3 months, they said, Allah, that thing don't even talk it. Allah. My brother, it is now clear, and the videos are here that we want to
They
play.
don't pay the people, man.
Civil servants, this gone Christmas, did not even receive their pay. Instead of the government trying to resolve the issue, all of these lawmakers, they had enough money in their pocket because, they passed the oriental deal and all these other deal. They had money in their pocket. All of them went on their Christmas holiday, while civil servants who were working, supposed to receive pay and go to their family, they were abandoned by these people. While they were there enjoying themselves, Joseph Numa Boyka left for Morovia, couldn't even organize any kind of party for the children, went all the way FOYA, passing around because maybe he don't want to hear the noise, people going to his place and the rest of it. He went all the way FOYA, while civil servants were there crying. Their families could not celebrate because there was no salary. Let's hear from you. What do you make of this?
Prince, the followers, they get something in life. If you don't want to believe it, you must believe it. It's part of life. They get something they call karma. They can haunt you. They haunt them. Prince, Prince, I'll be raw here. I'm not sorry for the civil servant. No. These are the same people that voted. Man, look at the civil servant in the Republic of Liberia. They voted against the president. Majority, 80% voted against the president. Civil servant. Government, when Ellen was in power, Georgia Ellen had 65,000 people employed, civil servant, under the government. 65 are the facts. You can go fact check anything. Then when President Weah came to power, the other people there. So our wage bill were almost 80,000. 80,000 people in the Republic of Liberia, every corner of under government. Georgia never downside nobody. He never mentioned anything to downside. They maintained that bill. It was getting tough on them. That I told people why harmonization came about. And what disparity in salary also. Imagine some driver making 800, some other driver used to make 200. So some are 24 necessary drivers are driver. You can be driving to a certain ministry, you get a certain amount of money, other ministry. So through the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund, when they met Samuel to it, they say, listen, before your government crumble, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this. So that how harmonization came about, if the Liberian people don't know, even down to the legislature, they harmonized their pay. The president deducted 25% for his pay. So that how you saw a lot of infrastructure development going on beside our taxes were.
Hello?
And the president going to other international community, the world, to ask for aid. So that how they in our the University of Liberia.
Hello?
Martin, they were making about $2,000. Health worker. These same people were saying, you harmonize our people, harmonize your vote. When the result today, the same health worker will they protest all the time through that ERW bill, ERW hospital bill, that real bill there. You know, all of them. So, Prince, the government don't have money. How much time I will tell Liberian people? And they say they get $1.2 billion in budget. Then you owing people. How you hijack the budget? Then you don't pay people. Prince, let me tell Liberians here, 2026 that coming by the grace of God, you must fasten your seat belt. You must fasten your seat belt. Heavily fasten your seat belt because Liberia be tough. Heavily tough. Nothing coming. They don't know the way. They don't know the way out. They don't know how to bring money in the country. Let's say a bunch of people. Let's say a group of people. They get there in Monrovia City. They don't hardly travel. They don't do. They get one connection. So the burden will be those will be on those in the West, in the Western world. Our remittance will go higher. People, because the only way that government, that the only way the country will function through remittance and other means, because we spend the highest amount of money. See Liberia right now, I will speak. The December period going to the January to the February. See the country, how the country. Let you can see the Christmas too well, but at least people in the country sharing with other people because of they carry money to the country. So you see the economy now like before 100%. That be real here. So that's a reality, but really the country don't have money print. The country don't have money, and the government, the president, nobody want to give that billions of millions of dollars to the president. They know the president not in control. Who said the people don't watch in Liberia? Everybody, they get international partners in the country, we get very embassies in the country. They see the president, they know Liberia, they know the president will put in power 82 years old, they know it. He fainted during inauguration, he had serious problem during inauguration. So you bring your capital building, you're not trusted, you tremble on the rule of law, everything. The country is broke. They're like to be in denial. People not taking pay. It's reality. During George Weah time, when they don't take pay for 1 or 2 months, when somebody tries to say it's a glitch in the computer system or in the system, they will bring politics inside everything. That time on now, they in the country now. 1 or 2 months or 3 months now, they don't pay such as Josiah Joker, they're not liar. They see Josiah Joker and they lie. And they say Georgia was spending almost $300 million a year.
And you know, we are having some issue from our brother end.
$20 million, they hijack it. Imagine the down south people. They take over 200 to 300 EPS. The presidential affair, they take a lot of people. Our agency.
I want to play this video. I want to play this video from Julius. I want to play this video, courtesy of OKFM. I want to play this from Julius, and I want you to hear what happened this season. Not even the season, but still going on. This will enter into the new year, and all of us know how most schools are very uncompromising, especially not only schools, but most businesses. When it comes to January, it's a tough month in our country. People don't, they don't take some. But let's listen to this. Let's listen to this.
Pretty low.
That is the highest it can go.
Okay, but then you will interpret because a lot of people not hearing it, man. So I'm not hearing it. I think only you hearing it, so you will interpret for the followers. Or if they don't want to believe, or they can go on Julius Jet, OK FM, then they can follow up. Because here, we told you we don't preach propaganda. Okay.
What I would do is that I would try to put it on the other side. I would try to
Or you can
do
explain it to the followers
some
what
kind of
Julius Jet.
technical work. Yeah. So these people were out there trying to deny this issue of, people not receiving their pay to the extent where I was saying, a lie. The people are already finished getting their pay. The people already finished getting their pay. But it was somebody that had a call from the Ministry of Finance and said, well, there are issues. The payroll, we're having some issues. We've not been able
Oh,
to pay yet, or we will pay.
okay.
I really wanted to play this for our people
They
to hear.
debunk them.
Exactly so. So at the end of the day, our people can know that when we're telling them what we are telling them on here, we are not just telling them because we hate somebody or we don't want to hear somebody talking, or maybe somebody will say, well, the people then let the government. No, it's not about liking government, because some of us, we have family members, we have friends, we have other people that are in Liberia there that are working in this government. We have friends and other people working in this government. So we will not just come to say, oh yeah, everything we talk about. But when things are happening in a very, very bad manner, we come up here to say it. And these are some of the things that they lie about. They said they have the experience, they have the connection, things can happen. And at the end of the day, the reality now has shown face. You can't pay the people. Now, even more besides now you paying the people, you are not even able to raise their salary. According to you, you
Yeah,
demonize, like you said, you demonize the issue of harmonization. You said that
yeah,
was the worst thing that ever happened in Liberia. You said
yeah,
when you take over, the same day you take over, you will be
yeah.
sure that everybody will get their salary. What happening now? Joseph Newman Boyka budget is going up. But guess what happened? The people who are on the harmonization, they have not received $5 increment. But you have ministers in government that their salaries, their different benefits, and all the other things is coming to them. That is now a delay. It's coming to them. While you have these ministers enjoying themselves, taking money to their family and having nice time, guess what happened? You have the people, the ordinary civil servants who are there making their lay, $100 and some more dollars, are not able to get their pay. They are not able to get their high-earned salary. And to even add insult to injury, the president, who is supposed to be at least sympathetic enough to say, look, let us do something. He jumped away and said he went all the way Lofa to go enjoy himself. He went Lofa
Yeah, because
to go
you're
enjoy
running away
himself.
from the heat now. The president knew he was going to pay the people, so he had to go at distraction. They got to go Lofa to sit down there. You cannot be in the capital. Probably the
Yeah,
someone will protest.
this
So,
this
the
this is
president, yeah, watch it. It's so that why the president went to Lofa. You think what he went to Lofa for? That distraction, because the president know that they didn't pay the people who said they know. The Kafan told the president, he said, listen to me, Mr. President, Christmas is coming. You got to go far away. We don't know what can happen here. Two protests and other things that the people will be angry. So that why the
sure,
president avoid
definitely.
Monrovia.
Yeah, that was the main reason why he
Okay, let
avoided
me ask you
Morovia.
the last question. Let me ask you the last question. Wait, let me ask you. Why the president spend the last question?
Right, Morovia. You spending Morovia.
The rehab bill. He ran away.
Yeah,
That
in rehab.
distraction, they know in him. We think the people not smart.
Sure. He ran away.
The
That was
president wanted
that's
to stay in
what
the
happened.
country because after that same protest, he want to see a lot of laws again because the international
Yeah,
community, people start flagging where they take all the new guns and from all these things. The international community watching us perfectly, seriously watching that country. When I tell you, something, y'all are really overlooking me. You see what happened in Nigeria? You see when they get our boy, just certain grouping in nothing Nigeria, they were cracking that Christianity. What happened to Nigeria on the Christmas day? That particular access group that were tolerating Christian and other people in Nigeria. Where Trump said it, what Trump did to them, he bombed certain area, they will continue. Who said they're not watching the unity? What's the unity party now in Cook? The globalist, the global warden, they're not happy of the unity party, the misrule, burning your capital building. You think I'm joking? You think they will receive any money here from the Western world? Watch it will come in 2026 to a few days from now, be tossed by the grace of God, going beyond. Watch and see how the king will be playing in the Republic of Liberia. When I tell you something coming on the Unity Party, you think I'm joking? That they will not change that. They should not change that way of the cracking down everybody.
you know,
You see,
you
they're
know,
not doing comparison. They're comparing George Weah time and the present time. The
sure.
rule of law. Journalists have been trumped of free speech. Even in the European Union, you praise. European Union, America bans certain European countries now because of free speech. They say, nothing that's story going on in the corridor of Washington, D.C. When I tell you, George is a golden child of the Western world, you're not joking. All that thing they're doing, they complain everywhere. It's just a matter of time. We'll see next year coming. It's just about to not change tune. They're cracking down on protesters, doing all these kind of stupid things, they're raping, drugs, all these things there. You know, the rule of how can you insult the legislature? How can you insult the legislature? Member of the legislature because you wanted power. Watch and see 2026. I tell Labroma fasting a seat belt. I Jake saying it. The more
And you know
fasting a seat belt.
what is even more
You're watching,
disgraceful
see, you
about
say,
this
dear
thing?
Jake, you say,
You know, Jake, what is even more disgraceful about this thing is these people left from Monrovia. Let's agree that they went low for the sake of, let's just say, let's play a blind eye on all of the technicality. We know that these people ran away. Joseph Numa Boyka ran away from Monrovia because there were going to be too much noise. There were going to be too much, there were going to be too much things. People are going to go to his house. So he ran away. Basically, that's what he did. He ran away. And you see one thing about the interior, right? The people in the interior, when you go there for these holidays, instead of you giving, the people will even give to you. They will give to you. Usually, when we were in Liberia, coming up, doing vacation time, once you go in the interior, you coming back.
interior,
If
yeah.
that's not gonna lay 1 or 2 cup of rice, you will come back with it. Or that's not gonna
Oh,
lay
you
for it,
not say you
you
coming
come
back.
back.
You not say when you coming back with everything. You coming back
You
with
come
rest, with chicken, with everything.
definitely. You will come back with
Cassava.
something. So you see, no, this man is so cunning and so crafty and behaving like we don't know our own country, how we behave. That's what happened. Most of the time when these people go in the interior, you go there to relax yourself. So Joseph Numa Boyka ran away from the trouble. He ran away from the problem. This man cannot even face the reality. This man cannot even stand the heat of the day. So he ran away from the problem because he know that civil servants, you pay them, the people will cause no. So many advising say, Papa, you gotta move from here. Who knows? Maybe the men will protest. Maybe the men will do this, they will do that. We want for your heart to come cut it before something happens. So we're begging you. Just get in a particular car here. Let go all the way lofa. And they left. They went lofa. They left the problem on the ground. To the extent that Katumu Bweka, do you know how much Katumu having in the budget for how you call they get this thing they call or how you call other for guests for visit and all the other thing to have a lay, small party. She get almost about somewhere around 100,000 plus in the budget for her. But look at what Katumu was able to do for the children in Lofa. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this thing here. There's Katumu Bweka giving popcorn to children. Can you look at this kind of disgrace? Look at this kind of thing. Popcorn. That popcorn she gave to the children. Look at Katumu Bweka. First lady, where when you reach somewhere, people know that yes, they're almost about $100,000+. in your budget for these different things, like party, get together, and etc. More than 100,000 she having in the budget for that. Look at what she gave the children. Popcorn.
Wait, where you?
Yeah, you see? Popcorn. That popcorn here. Katumo Boyka, first lady. Look at how she dressed.
But Prince, number budget this woman get as first lady of the country, and you talking about she got $1 million+ You can talk about what here? We're talking about popcorn here. Eh? We're talking about popcorn here. We're talking about popcorn.
On a holiday for that matter, where children are at least supposed to come and say, yeah, we are excited, even to share even book with them, or to share bow bear with them, or someone that lays slippers or shoe.
Thank you.
They were more brave enough to look at them and give them.
Where she go FOYA to initiate, she go initiate or serious project. They were critics, they were running after Club Marie. We have great foundation. Or multi-million out of, listen to me, these people, they were just, please, when I tell you, the people that came to power because they just wanted to receive whatever they were. It's about envy and jealousy. Pretty see Bible and the Quran tell us about envy and jealousy is so bad. It written all over the people's DNA. The envy and the jealousy in Bella in the Unity Party, you will never grab. You will never grasp it. Your team got
popcorn. Amen. For God in heaven's sake, man. Popcorn first lady.
Let me ask you, the real rescue model they call Fina ever divide popcorn? Fina Bomo ever divide popcorn to people, to our followers, then you that you so come? Well, Club Marie, we talk about real foundation, taking children. Look at the Club Foundation. We want for this beautiful woman, our mother, to initiate her project. They get a Baka Foundation, they get that own foundation. So she go on to Sevelun, he can go me Mala Bio Fatima Bio West, Mala Bio West Fatima. She get connection to come to the outside world to convince people who how much challenges we're facing in the Republic of Labio, the parking that we are talking. Every household who get time for park on the parking machine all on the street everywhere in Labio. Park on the let me tell you something today, Labio people now graduate. You see, food, I think they call food. In that battle, Labrador people no more. You know why we're not battle? Because the war we experience. Because we're getting battle up no more. No. Now this we're talking about. When I tell you, George, we have changed the narrative of the country. You will say, because we know that the former president. No, he brought developmental politics. The Labrador people not crying for development because they see other neighboring countries, like Ghana and other places. How they get having shopping mall. They get this, they get that. They get Uber, they get this, they get Tesla system, all these electric. So that we create for development. We're not creating for popcorn. We're not creating for food. No. Anybody you divide wrestling library, you divide it on your own. No. If even you're multi-millionaire, you want to invest in library, if you want to become a representative or senator, you divide food or eat your food for nothing, not food for you. We want infrastructure now. We want hospital. We want clinic. We want this. We want school. We want technical area there. When you spend $500,000 or $250,000, we're not talking about back already. Anybody, one small guy like bro, 500 or 5,000 back already. Other people will kind of so food not nothing the Republic of Liberia again. So popcorn and nothing. She want the first lady. She need to do a signature. We want a signature project. And anyone crying on Club Marie, we are all black. Come outside now. You are first lady of the country. You 2 years. You get your own budget. Come outside. Come meet partners all around the world. Come put your husband and general on the floor. Come meet Tata people. That open. You didn't get to open Club Foundation, the CTEP, or open different thing. Pay hospital. Come pay hospital. Go pay hospital. Go bring one of the bigger hospital in FOYA. They divide popcorn. Prayer is laughable because why these people are not in wealth. So she can't believe it. Everything in your hand. Everybody that know the rehab belt, I live in the rehab belt. I get my property in the rehab community. Rehab community that George Vaccine rehab around, they call Miami today. During those days, as anybody that live in the rehab belt, that reality, it was deplorable. Now rehab is a higher city now. It's most expensive. Even to find an apartment in rehab, very expensive. very, very expensive now because the kind of people in Riyadh now, George gave Riyadh first slave to the Riyadh. Even when Joseph Papa in Riyadh doing his vice president, the whole Riyadh was money. Heavily money. We know it. We get horse there. Money, Riyadh, we live down, we living up of them. So president, all of every group, majority of the Qatar people they live in the Riyadh belt. Go ask for apartment in Riyadh now. You cannot from $2,000 to $3,000 per year. Apartment in Riyadh belt. So George gave the lift. He gave heavy. He changed Riyadh around. He changed it. So cartoon when they play fun, man, playing. The people get share. They are me group of people. The president is me, and the first lady is me. Now why you don't see money circulating? What they call popcorn.
Wow.
What they call popcorn. Eh? You can see the children faces. You don't see all the pictures that come in from that children. Other than how you will get popcorn, you serious. Nobody laughing because the children try with popcorn. You get popcorn machine all on the street in all every corner of that country. We're not talking about popcorn, we're talking about let our first lady open or then she start a serious project that she will lead our legacy. She or her husband will lead our legacy. A huge mic. I don't say it must be like Cloud Foundation because she cannot match it. They don't have the connection, Pray. They don't have the connection.
This is a complete disgrace. This is a complete disgrace. I mean, for people like the First Lady of the Republic of Liberia to have a very big program, or for her presence to be in places like Lofa, where the children will be expecting that, yes, our life will be impacted in a kind of positive way. Even when our sandals or our slippers, it will come to us, or our bag, it will come to us. For you to take popcorn and go share it on these children, this is just disgraceful. This is the highest peak of disgrace that especially a first lady can ever be involved with. This is mediocrity at its best. This is just disgraceful. You that is supposed to be having a program where the children will come around. The children, the family of those children will be excited that they will see something and say, yes, this is something we can remember. 2025 Christmas, our children went to the party or whatever that was organized by the First Lady. This is what they get. Even if that slipper, or if that one shoes, or if that pencil or copybook, this is what we have. To see that the budget in itself is not even helping these children. I mean, the First Lady office. Wow.
Well, why no scholarship program for them? Like you take how much children what that even program said? They're not even over 100 children. And as you said, school will be resuming very soon. We're in the dry season again. Backpack, sneakers. They get a new sneakers there from all over the world. You can tell your servers then, your handler to do that popcorn. We talking about, I said we graduate from food. Liberian people graduate from food because the war meal. Let's see, Liberian people don't care for food anymore. We 178 years old, the oldest independent nation, man. We don't care about food. That food story don't cajole Liberian.
Imagine what I just seen here. Now, the budget for the First Lady, the budget for the First Lady, according to the figure, sometimes is up $1.7 million for.
Oh, you are saying that 150,000.
No, I mean she also told me her office call is for I think a party or some. I will get it. Some kind of thing, she's she most of the time, for like for example, if people come visit.
But Prince,
I will get it here.
Prince, you finish forgetting when the president was vice president under Eric Johnson said it. They say disabled group of people they had them under that belt. You finish forgetting. Number millions of dollars allocated for the vice president at that time with his wife. They were running that foundation. They were running that particular foundation. Who said she not know about it? She know about disabled people. She know about all this. She know about the high class problem in our country. Her husband was a vice president. They had an organization. Government was putting money in a particular organization to take care of people. You think she's not new to the game? No, she's not new to the game, Liberian people. They're just a main group of people. Both of them. The president as well. They don't like to share. They were vast. When the vice president had a huge amount of money, over $2 million budget every year. Then beside his salary and other things there. When after the early presidency, when the president tell the Liberian people you are living on loan, it's not laughable. It's not laughable.
I know.
And they just came back to power. All these things are going on in the country now. They hijacked the budget to $1.2 billion. I know. I tell how California didn't care that budget up to $1.2 billion. What kind of miracle? What kind of miracle they perform? There's nothing about $1.2 billion. It's a blah. It's an audio budget. You gotta go to school for economy. You gotta do economy set. If you you're sound thinking. Because I say that people are taking competition. Because under the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, under the genius Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, well, economists, during the Unity Party rule, hot 10 years, 12 years, they never reached a budget of over $600 million before. Until George Wilder came to power, it carried a budget to $800 million. It shocked everybody. Now, when they came to power, now they say, oh, we got to tackle it. They ran with our audio budget. But the reality hitting in now. How the budget would be that kind of budget, they are going to pay 7. And the Freeport of Monrovia, Duke, they're not contributing to the national budget.
I know.
They're not contributing to the national budget. Then how come? FPRC, they're not contributing. So they're not putting nothing in. EC by in the toilet, we owing. Well, you need our utility areas there now. You need the other places there now. Telecommunication is dead on burial. Telecommunication, I don't know why they still get telecommunication. We're gonna get telephone these days. Yeah, it's a facade. They need to eliminate telecommunication.
They have to take control of these other companies now. It's like they have to take control of these other companies, But
I tell you what that's set up by telecommunication. Yeah, it's there.
What you see is happening now is becoming clearer by the day when we tell people that these ministries and agencies, we said it here from day one, that they are not contributing towards the budget. And these are the effects. The thing is, these people not contributing to the budget will not affect the ministers. It's not going to affect Joseph Numa Boyka. It's not going to affect these lawmakers. It will affect the common people. It will affect these civil servants, teachers. The common people that you will be affected. You are seeing it today. Imagine December month, the month of December, Christmas month. You are not able to take pay. But Joseph Numa Boyka, it didn't stop him from going to Lofa, from carrying a car to Lofa. It did not stop the first lady from getting her budget or whatever. It did not stop the speaker or the deputy speaker or even these lawmakers. It did not stop them. They got the money that they're supposed to get. But it is you, the ordinary people. So you see, that's why you, the ordinary people, will always say to you, use your head and make decisions. Because at the end of the day, you are going to feel the weight. The weight will not be felt by these people. One way or the other, these people will get their money. They will get their benefit. These ministers will get their benefit. It is you and myself who are making $175, $200 that you now get paid now. That you, your children, could not even celebrate the Christmas. They could not celebrate it. While their own family are doing well. Their family are doing good. They are okay. You see what we're talking about, fellow Liberians? That's what we continue to say. And that's why when we come here to come talk, we are not talking because of us. We are not talking because of us. We are talking because of you. There's some of you who will come on our post and you insult. You say all kinds of things. We ain't get time for you. We get time for the majority of our people because it is the people that we speak on their behalf. Look at what is happening. A president abandoned the people, ran away from Monrovia. Don't be deceived. That thing Joseph Numa Boyka did, he ran away from the reality.
That's distraction.
He ran away.
Many people good at that, man. The people don't know how to play the Liberian people. You think the United Party, that the people in opposition. They play like Liberian people. You think it's a joke?
I want us to talk about this before we can, take our leave on this.
Yeah, but Prince, let me say something quick.
Yes,
Let me just say something 5 minutes. Probably you will not like it, but I have to say it. Concerning our former finance minister. I'll be real to the followers here. I told people, I'm a sharpshooter. I heard it's in the making, it's reality. I saw this. I saw it, I read from him. He go beyond sponsor on the 30th this month. Any followers here, if you can link it to anybody in the circle of the former finance minister, Samuel Tue, that I'll praise always. I think he's the finance minister in modern history to Grace Darling. Mr. Finance Minister will shoot a shot here. They call me Jake. You know me, I know you. You know me personally, but you have seen me with the former president before. I will say this to you, Mr. President, Mr. Finance Minister. This particular, they can tie it to you, they will tie it to you. Do not go on sponsor on the 30. Call him back and do not appear. That's the same mistake you were making during the first time of your presidency. It's a dear respect to the friendly platform in the Republic of Liberia, like the Freedom FM, the President's FM, they call King's FM, Banner FM, Voice Liberia. These are people that stay in your corner, disregard your other power, they stay pushing for you people. But you get the audacity, Mr. Finance Minister, former Finance Minister, to go on a radio Kigali they call sponsor that demeanor you. La on you, Samuel Tue. I can still remember vividly. Let me remind you, Samuel Tue. Let me remind you. Probably you don't forget because you get a lot of clips also there. When they see people were telling your government a lot of time, you were doing money laundering in the Republic of Liberia. When they brought in Ronnie Sear, that other propagandists from the newspaper there, that a failed newspaper, where they used to get a lot of hate pieces on George Weah. Large propaganda to smear today, he's feeding reality into his head now. Now he want to condemn the Unity Party now. So we don't buy your story, Mr. Finance Minister. I'm saying that the bomb is talking. Change that. Do not go on sponsor to talk about the Liberian economy. If you want to talk about the economy, if you want to check the Unity Party, go on a Freedom FM radio station, that other sound journalists will come and ask you questions. Why are you giving relevant? Why are you giving sponsor relevant? The men that disgrace you. Now because you don't have what he get, he's not getting what he wants from the Unity Party, then he's providing the same ugly platform for you people that demeanor you, that spread gibberish and propaganda and lies, falsehood, lie on the presidency, lies on the president, every agenda. He had all his stoosh that the Henry Costa that used to come on that platform, the Ben Savi, all of them that used to come on that platform and disgrace and have stupid conversation, all that comfort, and then you want to, Mr. Finance Minister. If you go on that platform, it will not say where with the Liberian people, it will not say where with sedition. For me, it will not say where with deal. Because it's me, you don't want to really come back. If you sit down in your corner, sit down. If you don't want to talk about, if you want to talk about the government, to challenge it, to put the government feet to the fire, they get friendly radio station, they get sound journalists in the country that stay pleading for you people in opposition. They benefited nothing from you people. Nothing. Your sponsor, you're giving a certain amount of money. Today, you, Mr. Samuel, too, I will go there with you. I will go there. I don't care. I want for people to leak that video to you. I'll appraise you. I say you're one of the founders finance minister in Liberian history. But you're getting the wrong move now. Liberian people are not stupid people. Liberian people, these are the same group of people that hate you. Let me remind you again, during the campaign time, when you had an accident, where I think you and your wife, doing certain region, I think certain county, you had an accident. The United Party, with the same group of people that were parading in the corridor that you should die or you die. And you left the country to go for medical checkup. You might not remember. You might not forget, Mr. Finance Minister. These guys cannot stand you. because you're smart. They used to bring the Gafan, they used to bring all these people on the small panel to challenge your team. It's not time to go on that radio Kigali. That means that destroy you with us and in. It's a bad move. If you do that, someone will be coming here to be attacking you personally. Will be coming here to be attacking you personally. I don't care. Because the land is doomed already. What's Spoon doing? Let him do it for himself. He's not doing it to please nobody. He's because he supported this man that he knew this man was feeble, the president was feeble. They lied and they brought this man to power because he couldn't benefit what he could benefit today. Now he going against the Unity Party. We don't care. Nobody watches him. His polling numbers on water. Nobody look at Spunto, the Unity Party. No even look at Spunto anymore. That only stubborn sedition left to look at the radio station. I don't know how kind of gullible society we get. Then Mr. Fana Minister, you don't go there. Don't go on anything calling. Don't go on a particular platform. We get friendly platform. I need a radio station for you. Call journalists together. Sound journalists. They can meet you at your house, or you go to the one radio station that friendly with the unit that in collaboration with the CDC party or the collaboration political party. Then you can bring a lot of journalists to ask you questions and whatsoever. But if you make that move, someone will come here now. We have serious disagreement. Because today, I will go there with you people. That you're the cause today, Joshua never got a second chance because you are the same group of people that lied to the former president that Prince Joseph had a beef. Prince Joseph had a beef. You don't even come on other platform. You want to go where Gordon Spoon talk. I challenge you, Mr. Founder Minister, or any ministers that serve on a job we are. We don't want to see you on that platform. He's not sincere. He never sincere. You know his record. His record is coming in Florida very soon. I tell you, Republicans ruling the country. That will see what will happen to Spoon. He's a liar. He can join the Liberian people. He's not in favor of no opposition because he never get the kind of position he wanted to get. Who brought Eugene Falcon to the table today? Who brought Eugene Falcon? Mr. Finance Minister, you finish forgetting? We not agree. For me personally, I don't care what other people say. That why I tell people I'm not sedition. I'm a judge we are made. The judge we are not in our race, are not there because you're so soft. The men are disgraced. Mr. Finance Minister, if you go there, someone will go at you. We will go at you seriously. It's getting too much now. People killing themselves in the country, risking their life in that country. The freedom of the Abraham Gosling way on. The Sekou Sherry, the guys from Freedom FM, the KOK, all these guys, the Sherry, the racing at the Banner FM. Then you get the audacity, y'all lost the election, y'all caused that beef with George Weah and Prince Johnson today. That why we never settle him. Today, the table is turned against us. And Prince Johnson have to bring Jeremiah on that table. And if you go to that platform, the theater will be watching. And we come from there, we're hitting you from all angles. Nothing. I will stand out to pay against you, Mr. Founder Minister. You're so disrespectful to the people that are fighting your cause. We're not lying. We're not lying. We're in the vanguard, racing our left, other people racing our left in the country. Every day they're chasing after them, but you won't go on that stupid platform. But I have no relevance. That's what I have to say, please.
Well, my brother Jake, thank you. That's your opinion, and I respect that. He will listen. He will hear you. Nobody should say that the finance minister is not hearing, because there are people right now, as we speak, right around him, that share this. They will cut this portion. Will say this is what he said. And we are privileged, and we see this as a privilege, not that we are right. That most of the time, our former ministers, and other people, they're listening to us. Why it is true that some will now want to appear for whatever reason, well, it's up to them, but they're listening. So whatever you say on this platform, rest assured that it even get to the president. I mean, His Excellency President.
Thank you.
So, I hope that he listening. That is that's how you feel. That is what, is in you, and that is what you want to voice out. And I hope, he hears you. But again, you know, it is what it is. We can do what we can do, what they can do. But I hope that, you know, it get to him. You are also somebody who is concerned, and you have your own, you know, following, your own base, and you are speaking from a background where maybe one or two people saw it and they reach out to you and say, "Oh, Jake, this is what I'm seeing. What you say about this?" So this is not something that anybody should take lightly. You should not think it's just an individual talking. It's more than just an individual talking. You know, it has to do with somebody who, you know, has a following, has base, etc. So, but thank you for that. Thank you for that. It's also going to other issues, but because of the time, I think
Yeah, yeah.
have
But
to
Prince, the
stop.
notion now, I told people when some not here before, this guy drew the line, they lied, they spread that gibberish for 5 good years, sank like when people, the line is drawn. They call it fire for fire. I don't care if I don't tell people Unity Party ruling, they take the mantle of authority. Anything that happened to that nation is under that watch. The international community. Joy Weah said there will be no check with honor my watch. A Baba, when they were counting vote, he conceded. He gave the peace of that nation. Today, he said everybody respect him. A lot of leaders in Africa don't believe that this kind of thing can happen in the African region. Liberia, 17,000 votes. The land is June. There's not politics, Mr. Former Minister. I praise you a lot. Go to my video there. I'll tell people, Gafan is not able you, American is not able you. But if you cross that line, and go to that ugly platform that sank you people, you especially, he disgraced you. He disgraced you a lot. He brought out, he's not credible, so I call him Radio Kigali. I don't even know what sedition or what that guy. I don't know what even Akara's grade. Look at kind of number Akara's grade get on his own platform. When he's starting a show, we don't need him. We don't need him. No, we don't need that man. United Party don't wash him. There's nobody in the United hierarchy or local sponsor because they know who he is. They only use him. They only use him. Yet today, I will go there with travel dressing. I will go there. Look at that ass on it. Sorry to say, but he not nothing. He came from that court.
Let's take out the language.
No, they don't insult me. It's platform too now. So now they don't go on.
Let's take that.
Because no, they came from that sister east. What happened now? 69 people, almost 59 people from local country within the government. And so he comprises a lot of countries. But wow, he running CNN, stabbing that own people for the back. That now they're complaining. Nobody watches running. Nobody buy that newspaper. Is dead already. With everybody have Facebook now. Running CNN crumbling because by the lie. They covered up the country. They lie. They were in Congo before. Imagine the same guy wanted to buy all the radio stations in the Republic of Liberia. The same sponsor because when he got that money, that medical fraud money, when he killed a lot of people in Florida through that fake lesson. Today, they want to buy all the newspapers to control the narrative. He control the narrative, I can admit. Today, brought high-class radical on his platform. They destroyed the CDC with also lies and propaganda. Today, now you say, we'll listen to him. When the gullible society will listen to that guy. Real society, they will never watch it. Because a lot of channel that BBC, they're dead already. For example, Strong sue BBC for $1 billion for teaching story. $1 billion. They say General Pelele. Remember, they said, since I told the former president before, we went back to it. I told that group, I said, I'm going to sue BBC. Because when General Pelele, we were corresponding to the BBC to Liberia, he said, Snip was in the executive mansion. That other lie. How can Snip be in the executive mansion? He provided that to BBC. But CDC, if you don't want to listen to me, they don't think you can sue corporations in Europe. Yeah, you can sue anybody for damaging your reputation. You can sue them. We live in the Western world. Then why should we go? Why our former minister, the sound Samuel Tue that we depending on? Then you will leave your friendly radio station, the Republic of Liberia, to go sit on that platform. It's an insult to the CDC. If they don't take it away, it's insult to me because I support the president. I support the president, the former president. So when the president in the race or in that part of it, no problem. Yes. But And why I'm saying that they shouldn't be weak. The land is June. We're not going. He shouldn't go on that platform. He owing nothing. You want to address it? Call radio station to you. All the
All right. Hello. Yeah, Jake. So, thank you for voicing your thoughts out. Again, that's what we have the platform that people will be able to agree to disagree. And thank you for, saying this out as, somebody who admire uh, the Honorable Samuel Toye, and you've spoken to him. I think, he have his reason, and I hope that he will listen to you or to be able to tell you why he want to do what he want to do, whatever it is. But thank you so much, and to all of you who are following us, we want to use this time to say thank you for your presence here. We really do appreciate you, and as always, you've never give up on us. Sometimes I listen to people say, "Oh, you're talking, like nobody not listen to you." We The impact that we are making is being felt across the
But when
country.
you get there, how many people can get every month?
Across the country. And that's the reason why we don't give up. Because we are not doing this, number one, for fame. We are not doing it because we want to be celebrity. We are doing it because we want to impact life and transform the lives of our people. And that's why we are doing what we are doing. We want to say thanks to all of you who continue to remain very supportive to what we do through your comments, through sharing, and etc. We're supposed to talk about the inconsistency in this boycott statement when it comes to this FOYA project, but because of time, we may not be able to, dive into it. But hopefully, we'll be here tomorrow, which is Saturday, with Samson Tool. Tomorrow, I will be hosting him, exclusively. Samson Tool is the board chair of the Liberia Public Radio, and is also, a member of the rescue mission. He will be here tomorrow. We'll be hearing from him. There are some, look, let me tell you something, my people. Some of these people you see supporting Unity Party or supported Unity Party, now they are getting to realize that things are not what they expected. Now they are seeing it. They are so frustrated. But anyway, join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. We'll be hosting him, and let's have a wonderful time. Thank you so much, my brother
Okay,
Jake.
salute,
And to all of you,
respect.
thank you. Until we meet again, bye for now.
Yeah, bye bye.